A debutante. Huh? Making her debut. I'm a wordsmith up here, is how it works. I really am. I'm a genius. No, I'm pretty far from that. Okay, folks, your next act. Very talented guy. I know he's originally from the UK. I don't remember what city. Joy, what city are you from in the UK?
Southampton, England.
From Southampton, England, everybody. Now living in Toronto. You all came here to see him. Big round of applause for Joy Acharjee, everybody.
Thank you very much. Please keep it going for Russell Roy and all of the comedians you'll see tonight. And also, keep it going for Amy Winehouse. 150 weeks sober this week. It's kind of a shame I missed her funeral, because if it was a cremation, I'm pretty sure her ashes would have had a street value of 1.7 million. Now, I noticed some of you were kind of laughing at the Star Wars references, so you're probably thinking, why is Julian Bashir from Deep Space Nine doing stand-up? No, I'm not him. I'm Joy Acharjee. The Joy part is actually short for Joyanta, which is an Indian name, and it means my resume ends up in the trash. True story. Yeah. I'll tell you a bit about my background. I've spent the last 10 years in England working as a journalist. I speak 4 languages, and I have a diploma in astronomy, which means my first Canadian job was part-time in a bookstore. Now, for legal reasons, I can't tell you the name of this bookstore, but you could say it was a whole new chapter in my life. Now, apart from candles and cushions, we have a few books in this bookstore. One of them was called The Multi-Orgasmic Man. I finished it in 3 minutes and fell asleep. We also had another book about the Stockholm Syndrome. It starts out quite badly, but by the end it's okay. We also used to have a book about Malaysian airliners, but I can't find it at all. It's like you don't really hear about it in the news anymore. It's almost as if it's fallen off the radar. When I first heard about it, I actually felt sorry for the families of the passengers, because they actually found out by text message. The airline later apologised for adding YOLO at the end. Now, I was a bit worried too, so I actually volunteered in the search, and ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, that airliner is not at Fillmore's, nor is it at the Brass Rail. One hand clap is the loneliest hand. Yeah. Now, like with all kind of real-life dramas, pretty sure there's going to be a Hollywood movie eventually. So I'm wondering, how is it going to end? Is it going to be mechanical failure? Is it going to be a hijacking? But I think my money is on Denzel Washington drinking again. I love that movie too. Yeah, he did. So obviously, as Charlie mentioned earlier, there's a World Cup going on, and being from England, there's only one team I can support, and that's England. We didn't do too well this weekend, and that kind of got me to thinking, because I think England's performance in the World Cup is very much like my love life. Happens once every 4 years, and it's over way too soon. Now I'm getting ready for all the other matches. I'm actually stocking my fridge with foreign beers for each different game. So I've got Beck's for the German game, because it's from Germany. I've got Stella Artois for the Belgium game, because it's Belgium. And for the next England game, I've got Budweiser, because it's shit. I mean, staying with sports, earlier this year we had like the Winter Olympics, and Great Britain, we won just the 1 gold medal. Now, we would have won a whole lot more if only the Olympic Committee recognises the 2 things we're really good at. binge drinking and having fucked up teeth. So going back to the Star Wars stuff, because why not? Actually, this actually happened last week. Harrison Ford was injured on the set of a new movie when the door of the Millennium Falcon fell on him. I guess he should have let the Wookiee win on that one. I mean, if he doesn't recover in time, maybe he'll be in the new movie kind of carried around like Chewie, you know, kind of like Hodor from Game of Thrones. So when I'm not watching Star Wars or trying to sell books in a bookstore, I play way too many video games. I've got this one game I play, it's called Fallout New Vegas. It's like a role-playing game that comes with little perks that help your character progress. Like there's a perk called Stealth, where you can creep around and no one can hear you. There's another perk called Bloody Mess, where if you shoot your gun, your enemy's vaporized into red mist. But the best perk of all, it's called Freedom. After you've been playing this game for 90 days straight, your girlfriend leaves you. Achievement unlocked. And when I'm not playing that, I'm playing the latest Call of Duty, although I spent $200 on the extra special Collector's Prestige Edition. It comes complete with a 12-year-old kid who calls me a noob fag every time I die online. Now, I've been over here for about 6 years now, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I do miss home a lot. And apparently, there's a nightclub that used to be downtown called This Is London. I paid my money and went in. This is not London. I wasn't stabbed 5 times and nobody called me a wanker. And that's the real London experience, and we're open all year round. Before I go, I'll just leave you with one question. If Sarah Jessica Parker was in the Wu-Tang Clan, would she be called Horseface Killer? I've enjoyed Acharjee. You've been great. Thank you. Good night.
Joy Acharjee, everybody. Yeah, that was fantastic. I was trying to remember who he looked like. Martin Bashir. Remember Martin Bashir from CNN? I couldn't get it for the intro, though. I was not sharp enough. We had to Google it. Who's the guy who interviewed Michael Jackson before he died, and then